We now know who will lead the University of Vermont while trustees continue their search for a new president. Provost and Senior Vice President Patty Prelock will take the reins. Ron Lumbra is the chairman of the UVM Board of Trustees. Thank you so much for being here. How'd you come to this decision?
Well, we had a robust discussion yesterday. We considered a number of candidates that have the capability to serve as an interim president. And I will say Patty Prelock, our provost, rose to the top. She has gained our trust and our respect over years at the university. One of the things that happened after President Garamella announced he was leaving was we had this chorus of input from the community saying, please don't lose momentum. We're on a great trajectory at UVM. Don't let anything take us a step backward in transitioning to an interim and to a permanent. And Patty gives us that continuity we're looking for.
So singing her praises here, is she being considered to fill the role being left by Suresh Garamella, or will this just be in the interim?
At the moment, she's decided to just be the interim, although she's reserved judgment. After being in the role for a couple of months, she'll then make a determination about whether she'd like to be considered for the permanent position. We want to make sure she's treated right. We're very cautious about pay equity, so she will be paid exactly in concert with what President Garamella is presently paying.
And what is that?
I don't have it at my fingertips. I'm sorry, Darren, I don't have my notes in front of me.
Okay. How long do you expect the search to take?
A search of this nature is generally 6 months in duration, and that's about how long it took us in the search to bring on President Garamella.
What are you looking for in a new president?
You know, the first thing is momentum. We are on such a wonderful trajectory with our march toward R1 recognition as one of the top research institutions in the United States. Our growth in research, our working with continuing professional education, our extension throughout the state of Vermont. There's a real desire to keep that momentum, and that'll be first and foremost. The second will be there's an important challenge before academia, and the University of Vermont doesn't escape this, and that is finances. We've got to have a cost-effective, reasonably priced product for our students and their families, and we have to make sure we're treating people right and paying them right. Getting that balance is going to be a challenge the next president will have.
And how do you address that? How do you expect Patty Prelock to address that?
You know, one of the advantages of selecting Provost Prelock is she's in the seat now, has been working very closely with President Garamella for the past 5 years. She understands the challenges we have. She is prepared to implement some of the solutions that we have in mind, and she can do so seamlessly. So this is a baton pass that should be seen as very, very smooth by the leadership team and by the community at large.
Are there any things that you'd like to see done differently?
You know, we've got a challenging time on campus. And I'll tell you, one of the things that led us to choose Provost Prelock is the way she led from the front in handling some of the disturbances on campus back in the spring. We will have a challenging fall with what's going on in the Middle East and Gaza, Palestine, and Israel, with the presidential election and all the energy that comes around that. It will be a time of angst in the campus community. We need someone who's trusted, who's respected, and Patty brings that. And I think that will be one of the challenges that she'll first have to encounter, is that how to keep calm in the community, help to keep us together, help to promote civil discourse when there are many different points of view on some challenging issues.
Ron Lumbra, thank you so much for joining us, and be well.
Thank you, Darren. I appreciate the opportunity.